If you're someone who wants to make videos but you're camera shy and don't like to be on camera, or you're not used to being on camera yet, there is still a way for you to be involved in the video, and we're going to talk about that today. The quick backstory here is that my girlfriend and I make driftwood art, and we like to make videos for each piece because we're proud of them and we want to share them, but she's really camera shy and doesn't want to be on screen but still wants to be present in the video. So I'm going to take you through the editing process to show you how it's possible to respect that camera shyness but still tell an effective story. This is Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's one of the more popular editing softwares out there. It is designed for desktop and laptop use, and you do have to pay for it. So keep in mind that anything you see me do here, you should be able to apply to any of the other free editing apps or softwares you find. The first step is to record a voiceover, which for us was telling the story of this piece. And what's great about voiceovers is that you can do as many takes as you need to, and you can pick and choose which parts of each take you want to use for your final cut. I'm using 2 takes for this one, but just know that before that there were a ton of practice takes, so really, be patient with yourself during the voiceovers and give yourself the chance to start over a few times. When it comes to editing, which of course you've been watching me do, the first step is to put the voiceover together. So get the best bits from every take that you have, cut out some of the ums, cut out some of the awkward pauses, and line everything up so that you have your timing down. Take your time during this step because you're building the most important part of the video, which is the story itself. And I know that it's painful and it's the worst to edit your own voice and hear it over and over and over again, but this is when I remind you to be patient with yourself. Once you're done with the voiceover, you'll move on to the B-roll, which is supporting footage. So if I were to tell you a story about the cute dog I saw the other day, and then I cut to a shot of the cute dog, that shot would be the B-roll. And this is going to be a very B-roll heavy video because of course we're not going to be in it. So whatever your story is, whatever your subject is, get as many shots from as many angles as you can so that we can cover the entire length of that voiceover. The driftwood is the star of the video, but the whole story includes the plant and how we got it. So the part of how we got it, I'm going to leave blank for now because I have to find some archival photos and videos, and I'll focus on placing B-roll over the rest of the video. We want to start off with a hero shot of the whole setup because it's going to look really cool and tie everything together in the end. For the plant introduction, we're going to go with a straight-on shot and then move into some close-ups as we talk more about the characteristics and how it grows. And then for the driftwood, we're going to do a before and after of how we first set up for the trellis versus how it actually came out. And once those things are all established, we'll get into the other miscellaneous B-roll shots of the whole setup together again, and then it'll all loop back to the beginning seamlessly. Now, if you're watching this back and you're thinking what I'm thinking, which is there are a lot of similar shots, it's all of the same thing, and this is almost boring, don't worry, we have animations and graphics to liven that up. You can think of your animations and graphics as almost your B-roll to your B-roll. So anywhere where you think you might need additional visual aid is where you'll throw some graphics. You always start with what you know, right? And I knew that in the beginning I wanted this shot of Wegmans in the clouds with the angel singing in the background, so I did that first. And I also know that I love playing with text, so I looked for anywhere that could use the text, like when I introduced Creepy Crawly. By the way, this is Adobe After Effects and it's a motion graphic software, which means that it can do a lot of fancy animation and visual effects. But it's also great with the simple things like customizing text and pop-ups. When you're talking about a smaller visual detail in your video, it's always nice to highlight it with an arrow or a circle or something else that pops and can draw your eye. In theory, it's faster to plan all of your graphics ahead of time and then batch design and batch place them, but I like to do it one by one because I tend to visualize as I go. Now, if you're sitting there and thinking that I'm doing the most by animating my own graphics, don't worry, you don't have to do that yourself. You can use CapCut or any of the other free editing apps out there, and they have stickers and other tools to help you customize your text and your other pop-ups. Now, if you're going to be using animations and graphics, those will always play better with sound effects. It's pretty easy to find free sound effect packs online, and the most common ones that I use are pops and bloops and slides and typewriter sounds. Placing sound effects can take some time because you want to find the sound that really fits the movement. Sometimes you find it right away, sometimes you go through 12 different pop sounds before you find the right one. And remember to lower the volume of your sound effects while you place them because you don't want them to overpower your voiceover. I've seen stats that say that more than half of online videos are watched on mute, so besides the accessibility factor, captions are a must at this point. A lot of editing apps have auto caption generators like Premiere does, so once you let that run, go through your video and make sure that it's analyzed all of your words correctly. I also like to go in and manually adjust the timing of the captions and make sure that none of them are interfering with the video itself. Once you have everything in place, you can watch it over a few times to make your final adjustments, and then you're ready to export. I didn't do too much tweaking, but I did choose to add some music to give more life to the video. Just like the sound effects, finding the right music could take anywhere from no time at all to all day. And remember to lower the volume of the music so that it doesn't compete with your voiceover. I'll usually export with each platform that I'm uploading to in mind. So for TikTok, I'll upload with no captions and no music because I'll put those in the app. For Instagram, I'll upload with captions but no music because I'll put the music in for that app. And then with YouTube, I'll upload with captions and with music because I'm not going to touch too much in the app. So that's how you can make videos and be in them without actually being in them, and it will take a while to get used to it, and it'll take even longer to get used to being on camera, but you gotta start somewhere, right? So in order to respect my girlfriend's wishes of having her voice in as few videos as possible, I'm not gonna show the final video here, but you can go find the actual video on our channel and our pages called Little Futz Given.